WXII 12 News at 6 starts right now.
Rain, cold temperatures, and the chance for some winter weather. What's ahead the rest of this work week?
A deputy shot in Guilford County. How the deputy is recovering at this hour and why the sheriff says the deputy did not shoot back.
Plus, a potential favorite for North Carolina governor. And this person isn't even a candidate, the familiar face that some Republicans are hoping will run.
Making Christmas special. The View, a local family hopes an 11-year-old by the name of Noah Chambers can see from heaven.
We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but we are starting off with what is shaping up to be another cold and rainy night.
Oh yeah, good night to kick back, maybe watch a holiday movie, wrap some of those gifts, get caught up on something else.
We know you're behind. It's a matter of what. Let's go to Lainey Pope right now. Lainey, people still need to get out and buy those gifts. How do things look for that tonight?
Oh, you're going to be like me. You're going to be dodging raindrops. Yeah, and you have got some snow in the forecast for the mountains, too. We have got temperatures that are already in the 30s in the mountains. Boone at 38, 39 in Gale. Actually, you can see the sharp contrast where they're in the 70s in Fayetteville, Greenville, Columbia ahead of this front. It is a big air mass change, so temperatures dropping drastically tomorrow. They're already dropping some from earlier today. Right now, close to 50 degrees in the Triad. Rain right now from Asheboro to Greensboro, Burlington, Yanceyville. And we've also got some of the heavier pockets of rain there moving into southern Guilford County. And then we've also got rain over Surrey as well as Yadkin counties. You can see the transition already taking place in the mountains, and that will continue later on tonight as a transition from rain to snow. Even a light coating of ice is a possibility in our winter weather advisory area, which includes Ashland-Watauga counties, but also includes Allegheny, Grayson, and Carroll counties. And that is for some light amounts of snow as well as a light glazing on elevated surfaces. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s by morning. We stay above freezing in the mountains, or should say in the foothills and in the Triad. There may be some snowflakes mixing in, but not going to be an impact because those temps should remain above freezing.
And because of those temps, students in Carroll County, Virginia can sleep in just a little bit tomorrow. The school district is now on a 2-hour delay for tomorrow morning. And with the rain and cold temperatures in the forecast, you'll definitely want to download the free WXI 12 News mobile app. You can see rain chances throughout the week and how long temperatures could drop.
Happening now, a Guilford County deputy shot while trying to serve a warrant remains hospitalized.
Investigators say that this shooting happened this morning on Moody Street between McConnell Road and East Gate City Boulevard. That
is where our Bill O'Neill is live tonight. Bill, how is that deputy doing?
Well, Sheriff Danny Rogers says the officer shot in the line of duty is going to be okay, but what a morning this guy had. He was serving a warrant on Moody Street, and take a look at the front door at 1017 Moody. 2 bullet holes right through the front door, one of those shots striking the officer. A statement from the Sheriff's Department says the gunman also fired 2 shots through the back door of that home. This happened about 7 o'clock this morning just off McConnell Road, up the street from the former Hampton Elementary School. Sheriff Rogers gives us an update on the wounded deputy.
It was shot once. It was shot once in his hand. The suspect shot at the deputies about four rounds, and we did not shoot back.
Can you explain that? Why not?
The situation at the time, even though the young man shot at us, we wanted to make sure that our deputies wasn't caught up in no crossfire. So that's the main thing. Okay, but it came out. He surrendered.
Deputies arrested Ivory Joe Tisdale. Tisdale faces numerous charges, including assault with intent to kill, 8 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, 2 counts of trafficking cocaine, 2 counts of maintaining a dwelling for cocaine, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. His bond is set at $1 million. The sheriff's office has not released the name of that wounded deputy. He will have to have surgery on his hand, and he remains in the hospital this evening. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.
Bill, thank you. This is the 3rd deputy-involved shooting in Guilford County in just the last 2 months. Back on October 15th, a deputy and 2 High Point police officers shot and killed a man in Jamestown. Law enforcement officers say that man shot at them during a welfare check at a home on Bales Chapel Road. The officers were not injured. And the day before that, investigators say a man locked himself inside a home in High Point for more than 10 hours, then shot 2 deputies. Investigators say 3 deputies fired back and ended up killing that man.
Happening now, these two people are accused of trying to beat a woman to death. The Randolph County Sheriff says that this was a brutal attack. Kirsten Gutierrez explains how deputies found her just in time.
The sheriff says this all started with a welfare check. A concerned daughter wanted to check on her mother, and when deputies arrived, they found her lying on the floor, nearly beaten to death. Sheriff Greg Seabolt says they arrested Brittany Jones and Zachary Stewart on a slew of charges, including felony attempted murder, felony assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, felony larceny, among many others. This all started on December 2nd. Officers went to check on the victim. She had head trauma and broken bones when they found her. She was transported to the hospital. Deputies say her wallet, keys, and car were missing. The next day, the two suspects led High Point police on a high-speed chase and lost them. Days later, the two were located on Chase Avenue in High Point and arrested. Seabolt says this is an isolated incident. The victim knew the two suspects and believes drugs played a role.
I think she would have ultimately died as a result of her injuries. She had laid there for a day and a half, 2 days. And I'm just glad her daughter called, and we went and met her and did a welfare check.
Seabolt says the victim is still in the hospital, but in stable condition. As for the suspects, they're due in court December 11th and could face additional charges. Seabolt says this investigation is still very active. In Randolph County, Kirsten Gutierrez, WXI 12 News.
A local college no longer on probation. The group that accredits Southern colleges and universities was looking at Salem College. Back in June, the group asked for an audited financial statement, and Salem's president says the school came up with a plan for financial improvement and a balanced budget.
An external evaluator, as well as our auditor, has made that determination that yes, we are financially sustainable. And so going into the future, we're going to build a college, we're going to build an academy that responds and continues to respond to the needs of today's students.
Salem College is located in Winston-Salem. It is the oldest education institute for girls and women in the United States.
In Commitment 2020, perhaps the early favorite to win the Republican nomination for North Carolina's governor's race has not filed to run. Former Governor Pat McCrory received 42% of support in a recent poll from the right-leaning Civitas Institute. That was among likely Republican primary voters. McCrory lost a close race to the current governor, Roy Cooper, back in 2016. So far, the former governor, Pat McCrory, has not said if he plans to run for governor again. The current lieutenant governor, another Republican, Dan Forest, is second in that same poll, receiving support from 31% of likely Republican voters. That same poll found strong support for Senator Thom Tillis. He has a big lead right now over Sandy Smith, a farmer from Pitt County. Garland Tucker, a businessman from Raleigh, recently announced earlier this month he was not going to be running for U.S. Senate after all. Congressman Mark Walker could still decide to run against Senator Tillis in the primary. A spokesperson for the congressman says he has commissioned polls to test his primary chances against Tillis, as well as another congressman who's a Republican, Ted Budd, in the 13th district.
Several people are filing to run in the district that Congressman Mark Walker represents. Democratic State Representative Derwin Montgomery filed in the state's newly drawn 6th congressional district. He is currently serving his first term in the House, representing Forsyth County. Montgomery previously served on the Winston-Salem City Council. Now, Bruce Davis, a Democrat from Guilford County, is also running in the 6th district. He's a former commissioner who recently ran for mayor in High Point. Democrat Kathy Manning also making another run for the U.S. House. You may recall Manning ran in the 13th district in 2018, but lost to Congressman Ted Budd.
Tonight, the former sheriff of Guilford County is set to be sworn in as the new mayor of Summerfield. B.J. Barnes defeated the incumbent mayor, Danny Nelson, last month. Barnes told us he wants to make a difference as mayor in the town that he's lived in for the last 30 years. Barnes will be sworn in at tonight's town council meeting. Tonight is his return to local politics after losing his re-election bid as Guilford County sheriff in 2018.
Democrats take a big step in the impeachment of President Donald Trump. Today, House Democrats unveiled 2 articles of impeachment: abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The articles are expected to be voted out of committee, which sets up a historic full floor vote as early as next week. Republicans call the whole process unfair and say Democrats are the ones abusing their power. Tonight on NBC Nightly News, you're going to hear from lawmakers on both sides, plus a full breakdown of where things go from here. Nightly News begins at 6:30.
New at 6 o'clock, a local family is finding a special way to honor an 11-year-old boy. Noah Chambers died while he was trick-or-treating back in early November. His aunt says Christmas was his favorite time of year, so she is lighting up her home in his memory. Noah's aunt shared this footage with us. She says Noah loved coming over to her house for the holidays. She says her husband decided to do this lights display so that Noah could see it from heaven. She says she FaceTimed her family so that they could watch this year's lights together. You can watch that complete video on our website, WXII12.com.
Archdale police are searching for the person who drove through a brand new basketball court. You can see the tire marks there. The court is at Creekside Park, and staff will go out tomorrow to see how much it will cost to fix all of this. A person with the Parks and Recreation Department says officers are following up on leads.
Well, right now, thousands of backpacks are filled with nutritious food for some local students.
This will all help to ensure that many children in our area have something to eat during the winter break. Nearly 100 Wells Fargo workers packed the bags in Winston-Salem today for the backpack program. They packed enough for 16,000 meals. This is the 5th year that Wells Fargo has supported the backpack program in Forsyth County.
And our holiday food drive is in Davie County this week. We're going to be set up at the Davie County Medical Center on Highway 801 and Bermuda Run tomorrow, collecting food on behalf of our friends at Second Harvest Food Bank. Kimberly Van Scoy will be out there for our morning and noon broadcasts. I will come out for our 4, 5, and 6 p.m. shows. Come on out, say hello, donate whatever you can, whether it's a few cans of food or a big check. They will take it no matter what.